So this is my video about Elder Scrolls Online, and I just wanted to put some information out there about this game. Kind of just go over it and what I think about it. And personally, the price isn't bad. I mean, I think you can get it on sale for $10 most of the time with the tax. Comes out to like $10 or $11. Uh, Other than that, normal price is around $20. The other maps, I think it's Somerset, Elsewhere, come out to either $20 or $40 if you buy the latter. Um, Personally, that's fine. Uh, the game is fun. It has its moments. Occasionally, it'll have some kind of weird frame rate drops when you go into different areas of the map for like a minute or two. On my playthrough, that's what happens to me. I don't know if that's for other people. I've seen other people complain about the same thing, but that's what happens to me on PS4. I don't know if that happens on PC or Xbox or if it's just part of the North American server or what. But the big problem with this game isn't though the maps. That's good and all, but trying to play anything else in this game, everything else is locked behind a paywall. You have to pay for the DLC upgrades, um, because at the start, if you buy the $20 version, you get Morrowind and Tamriel, and you also get the Fighters Guild and the Mage Guilds, and that's it. After that, you gotta pay to unlock everything else, which is the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood Guild, the quest lines, which were free in other games like Oblivion and Skyrim. You gotta pay for in this game, and they're all about 2,000 to 3,000 crowns, which is the in-game uh, currency that they have for Elder Scrolls Online. Uh, Other than the gold that you acquire in here, but like I said, in order to buy those upgrades, you can either get ESO Plus, which gives you about 1,250 crowns uh, every month that you're signed up for it, and it only has from either 1 month to 12 months, and then I think it goes 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months, and you have to pay for them in full. There's no, I didn't see any like subscription fee where you could just pay in a monthly. Maybe there is one. Uh, Maybe there's an auto renew for the 1 month, so you just pay every month. But honestly, I think it'd probably be cheaper to just go for the 12 month. Maybe I think like I said, it goes 1 month. It's like $14. 3 months is like 24. I think 6 months is like $40, and I think for the 12 months it's $140. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty certain that's what the prices were. They could vary plus taxes. And then you can buy crowns apart from that, you know, and it's one of those things where I think it's also depends on what you want to buy. You can buy uh what what is it? 750 crowns up to 21,000 crowns. And it's the same thing. It's the ZSO Plus. It's the 750 is like $8. I think for was it 3,000? It was like $14. I think for like 6,000. No, was it 7,000 or 10,000? I think it was like 20 something dollars. I think 25. And I think for 2,100 crowns, it was almost 100 and something dollars. 150, I think. I'm not sure. Or 140. I might have those prices mixed up. 140 for the crowns and 150 for ESO Plus. And like I was saying, with ESO Plus, they give you an allowance of 1,250 crowns, which ends up coming around to like 15,000 crowns for a year subscription. Which, if you wanted to expedite the process in getting those in-game DLCs, uh, and didn't spend your crowns on anything else, just save for those, I mean, you would have to be signed up for more than a year in order to get all the DLC updates, which is the Dark Brotherhood, the playable ones, which give you more quest lines, and kind of doesn't seem worth it. I mean, if you're only getting 15,000 crowns for a year, I mean, you could pay for the 150, I guess, of 21,000. I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem worth it to do any of it personally. Um, the only thing ESO Plus gives you is that, plus extra storage space. And I can't remember what the other thing is, but I know they give you like three things. Oh, I think it gives you a crown box every month too. So this game has boxes that you can open. Well, you can unlock in game as well. When you complete certain quests, you'll get a crown box, and it has like various special items or mounts or whatever. And I think with the ESO Plus, it also gives you those. It gives you like one a month or something like that. I'm not quite sure. So you have a chance to get some pretty special items. But all in all, I mean, let's say you wanted to get this game, you spend the $10, you don't buy elsewhere, you'd still have to spend another 20, 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks to get just the 1 month and maybe some crowns. I mean, if you really wanted to go all out, get the 12-month and the most amount of crowns, it costs you around $200 to $300 plus the game. So I mean, at this point, if you really did want to get into this game, I mean, it would probably be better just to get elsewhere, and comes out to like 40 bucks plus game, plus this base game. So it'd probably be like 50 bucks if you already have this one. And I mean, you get the maps, but you don't get the DLC, so you're still gonna have to pay extra to get that. And that's the biggest problem I find with this game, is that it is just behind a paywall. Like, I mean, you can enjoy the game as is without the other upgraded maps or anything, but at some point you're gonna run out of things to do, and you're gonna have to fork in more money. But is it worth it for a game that's this old, this late in the development cycle of consoles? I don't think so personally. I bought the game originally because I just wanted to get into it. ESO, not a lot of people had explained how the DLC worked, or the crowns, or any of that stuff, and I bought it, and I was really disappointed. Actually, I was kind of like, wow, so pretty much everything you have to pay for. So it's one of those things that, yeah, I think the games are just kind of going towards that direction. But is the game fun? It has its moments. I mean, it looks pretty good. This is on a PS4. I'm recording it on the PS4. Uh, I wouldn't say it's like quite Skyrim or quite Oblivion. It's kind of in between. The graphics also, they're kind of in between. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but I mean, it's definitely better than Oblivion, you know, but I feel like Skyrim had some better effects, kind of, you know. Not in everything, just in some things. But I mean, for the most part, everything looks pretty good in this game. I mean, the water looks pretty realistic. Other things like that. But in the end, I mean, it's really up to you if you do want to get this game. I mean, at $10, you're not really losing any money buying it. But yeah, I mean, if you plan to invest in this game going forward, yeah, just know you're gonna have to spend quite a bit of money to get some of that extra stuff, some of that extra in-game content. You know. Other than that, I mean, it's really up to you. But personally, I mean, I would save the money for something else. Because personally, I'm gonna install it. So you know, yeah, to each his own. Either way, if you like the video, hit like. You know, if you don't, uh, dislike it. Let me know why. Maybe this game's the best to you. Again, this is just my opinion. It's what I think of it. And, it is what it is. You know, I can't really say that I'm too happy about this purchase, you know, because it's just one of those things that it's just once they hit you with that paywall stuff, you just kind of lose interest in it. But yeah, you know, let me know what y'all think. I'll try to come out with some more videos later on. But thank you, appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the next one.